Hi, this is Shannon Knapp, president of Invicta Fighting Championships, and you're listening to Perched on the Top Rope.
The following announcement has been paid for by Perched on the Top Rope.
When it comes to Invicta, we've seen the likes of Cris Cyborg, Amanda Nunes, Rose Namajunas, and other great champions, and they've all come from Invicta. How detrimental is Invicta to female MMA?
No, I think it's incredibly important. I think it's for the health and the overall, for the women. I always say that Invicta, sits out there and makes sure that the athletes get paid. We drive up the market value for the athletes. We, kind of put a barrier of protection, I like to say, around them. But and I may be a little biased, but I've been in the sport for over 30 years now. And I will tell you, one of the greatest things that Invicta does is it really helps nurture you along in a positive way to become the best that you can be. We have divisions that are all female. We have matchups that make sense. We encourage you to fight where you belong. And we push you each time that you compete. So when that day does come, you get in those deep waters, you know who you are, and you know how to be the best that you can be and win those fights. So yeah, Invicta's all about the athletes. Definitely that's our focus in making the sport better, which is, why we would want to continue to build out those different genres.
With those different genres, we see Colorado has just recently adapted the open scoring policy. I've seen you be very vocal and very positive about it. I come from an amateur wrestling background where you know the score during your match and you know everything that's going on. How have the female talent and their coaches been with the open score policy?
No, everybody's been positive. The only reason that we started, we had that conversation, we started it almost 2 years ago in Kansas, was, I would set cage side and I would hear, a corner say to the athlete, you're up, you're down, or something. And then only to find out at the end of the fight, they were completely wrong, or an athlete just feel like they won the fight, So for me, it was, how do I make it a better experience and give the athlete more tools to control their destinies? And, the commission was like, well, what do you think about open scoring? Well, yeah, it doesn't fix the judging. It doesn't fix all the issues, but what it does do is it gives my athletes some control back in their fight, or the corner, if the athlete doesn't want to know, we definitely made it where the corner just sees what the score is. And, I didn't want to take that, the right to choose away from the athlete, but we get amazing feedback. I mean, a lot of them are like, we don't even know how we'd fight without it now. Yeah, it's a huge tool for their success.
Yeah, I think the last thing I would want is if I'm getting into the octagon or any form of sport is to have my coach, put a perceived notion in my head that I'm winning. Because when I don't win, then I'm going to be kind of frustrated. And I feel like it would be taken out on the coach if it was me personally. But I like the idea. I love the open score policy. Like I said, I came from amateur wrestling. So for me, when I heard about it, I thought it was a really, really cool idea.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching that video. If you liked what you saw, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you hit subscribe so you can get all our content here at Perched on the Top Rope. And fans, remember, spoiler free's the way to be. I'm out.